The member for Longman.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Treasurer. Will the Treasurer update the House on what the Morrison government is doing to provide regulatory protection and financial support to help small businesses stay in business during this challenging time?
The Treasurer has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Longman for his question and his support for the government's efforts to ensure that Australians can remain in a job and businesses to remain in business. And our stimulus package number 1 and our second package, which is designed to cushion the blow and enhance the safety net, have been involving measures that are targeted, that are temporary, that are scalable, and that, as the Prime Minister said, using our existing tax and transfer system. And I want to put on the record my appreciation to the Department of Treasury and the Secretary for their close help and assistance and outstanding work, and of course Finance, in preparing this package. The Treasury and Finance have done a wonderful job. Now, Mr Speaker, we have focused on supporting small and medium-sized businesses to keep people employed. 3 out of every $4 that we spent in the first stimulus package was designed to supporting small business. Now, the number of important measures that we have announced, measures like expanding and extending the instant asset write-off and accelerated depreciation. In terms of the instant asset write-off, we've taken it from companies who have a turnover up to $50 million and extended it to companies with a turnover of up to $500 million. We've taken it for purchases at $30,000 and extended it out to purchases for $150,000. When it comes to the 50% accelerated depreciation, we've also extended that out to companies with a turnover up to $500 million and out to June 2021, Mr Speaker. Other initiatives that we've undertaken include a 50% wage subsidy for employers who have apprentices. 117,000 apprentices, whether you're a carpenter or a plumber or a mechanic or a hairdresser, people who are employing these apprentices, it'll be easier for them to keep them on in work despite the difficult times because of the wage subsidy. Our other support through the cash flow system, through the tax system, providing cash flow support is absolutely critical for 690,000 small and medium-sized businesses and 30,000 not-for-profits. This is a $32 billion measure that we have announced, from a minimum of $20,000 up to a maximum of $100,000 payments, cash payments to small and medium-sized businesses. The work that we have done with the banks to ensure that there are no interest payments or principal payments for small business on loans for 6 months, which will be an important lifeline. The fact that we're co-guaranteeing with the banks and other lenders loans that are up to $250,000 for 3 years with no payments in the first 6 months is extremely important, as well as the regulatory changes around insolvency and bankruptcy laws to ensure that businesses can trade through this difficult time. We are standing with small and medium-sized business operators through this very difficult time and all their employees.